Well, hello, and welcome once again to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins I'm Gonna Die Edition. I'm your host, Yeoman Hero, and today I'm going to show you that I forgot something earlier. There's actually, can't remember exactly where it was, but there's a store, pretty much, somewhere along this coastline type area. The place along the Wounded Coast. Just right over here somewhere. But, yes, this general store right here. Yeah, I missed it first time around for whatever reason. It's really interesting is that I could have used this. There's lamp oils in the barrels. Basically, you could have used that to light the undead beings on fire, and that might have actually helped during the battle with the undead there. Instead, I forgot all about it, and now I'm having to go back and show it to you guys. Because, like you've seen before, I'm not perfect. At all. And while I have played this game several times, that doesn't mean are not going to make mistakes made. In fact, if you see anybody who basically says they are going to, they're going to complete a game without any mistakes, yeah, sure, whatever. They're going to probably delete those all from their videos, just to say they, actually, wait a minute. Just to say that they didn't have any mistakes made. Also, I think logically you're not supposed to have like gone in and out of that building at this point in time. You're supposed to have immediately gone over to talk to the band because important stuff is about to happen. Instead, I went into the general store and then found that, hey, there's stuff in there that I could have had earlier. But no. Instead, I'm now running into this bridge. Other mistake. Part. Here I was half expecting them to start talking to each other. Because normally, bridges are set up where that happens. Well, companion dialogue happens more often when you pass over bridges for whatever reason in this game, from what I understand. Now let's talk to the band.
How quiet the castle looks from here. You would think there was nobody inside at all. But I shouldn't delay things further. I had a plan. To enter the castle after the village was secure. There is a secret passage here, in the mill, accessible only to my family.
Well, why didn't you enter the castle in the first place?
I had no idea what lurked in the castle, and I couldn't abandon the people of the village. What if... Maker's breath.
Look at that animation.
Thank the Maker, you yet live.
Isolde, you're alive. How did you... What has happened?
I do not have much time to explain. I slipped away from the castle as soon as I saw the battle was over, and I must return quickly. And I need you to return with me, Tigan. Alone.
Oh, why don't we all go to the
What?
castle?
Who is this man, Tigan?
Elf.
You remember
Thank
me,
you.
Lady Isolde, don't you?
Alistair. Of all the... Why are you here?
They are Grey Wardens, Isolde. I owe them my life.
Pardon me, I would exchange pleasantries, but... Considering the circumstances...
Please, Lady Isolde, we had no idea anyone was even alive within the castle. We must have some answers.
I know you need more of an explanation, but I don't know what is safe to tell. Tigan, there is a terrible evil within the castle. The dead waken and hunt the living. The maid responsible was caught, but still it continues. And I think Connor is going mad. We have survived, but he won't flee the castle. He has seen so much death. You must help him, Tigan. You are his uncle. You could reason with him. I do not know what else to do.
Hmm. What about Arleman? Is he still alive?
He is. He's being kept alive so far, thank the Maker.
Kept alive? Kept alive by what?
Something the mage unleashed. So far it allows Eamon, Connor, and myself to live. The others were not so fortunate. It killed so many, and turned their bodies into walking nightmares. Once it was done with the castle, it struck the village. It wants us to live, but I do not know why. It allowed me to come for you, Tegan, because I begged, because I said Connor needed help.
I apologize for that just now. I accidentally brushed my thumb against the microphone. Still haven't gotten used to this thing. Anyway, tell me about this mage you mentioned.
He is an infiltrator, I think. One of the castle staff. We discovered he was poisoning my husband. That is why Eamon fell ill.
Eamon was poisoned?
He claims an agent of Terran Logain's hired him. He may be lying, however. I cannot say.
So, why must Tegan go alone?
For Connor's sake. I promised I would return quickly and only with Tegan. Tegan, I know you could order your men to follow me when I return to the castle. I beg you not to. For Connor's sake.
Why do I get the feeling you aren't telling us everything?
I beg your pardon? That's a rather impertinent accusation. I could see either any of these three fitting with this character. Sort of. I'm just gonna go with not if it's true. I cannot fathom holds my son and the husband hostage. Came for help. What more do you want from me?
Some
Tegan, I
honesty?
do not have much time. What if it thinks I'm betraying it? It could kill Connor. Please come back with me. Must I beg?
Enough questions. We need to decide what to do.
The king is dead, and we need my brother now more than ever. I will return to the castle with you, Isolde.
Thank the Maker. Bless you, Tegan. Bless you.
What good will that do exactly?
I'm not certain, to be honest. I cannot let Isolde return alone. Perhaps I can help Connor or Eamon. Perhaps this is really a trap, but this is my family. I must try. I have no illusions of dealing with this evil alone. You, on the other hand, have proven quite formidable. Isolde, can you excuse us for a moment? We must confer in private before I return to the castle with you.
Please do not take too long. I will be by the bridge.
Here's what I propose. I go in with Isolde, and you enter the castle using the secret passage. My signet ring unlocks the door. Perhaps I will distract whatever evil is inside and increase your chances of getting in unnoticed. What do you say?
Good, this is the way I'd prefer
Then it's
it.
for the best. I would prefer to go inside with you, but I have no choice in the matter. Sir Perth and his men can watch for danger at the castle entrance. If you can open the gates from within, they can move in and help you. I don't think there's anyone
possibly
else
not.
who can help you. If you choose not to go, then it's up to me to do what I can. Here is my signet ring. It will open the lock on the door in the mill. Whatever you do, Eamon is the priority here. If you have to, just get him out of there. Isolde, me, and anyone else, we are expendable.
Huh. I could stop you from doing this.
So you
know.
could. But what would be the point? Do you really want to endanger my little nephew, and especially my brother? I don't.
So we are just going to send him with that woman? It seems so dangerous.
But I can delay no longer. Allow me to bid you farewell. And good luck.
Yeah, unfortunately, we have little choice in the matter. Especially seeing as how the game kinda says, hey, you can't do anything right now. Codex. Lady Isolde. For the one who delivers the sacred ashes of Our Lady will have the esteem of Redcliffe and all the riches it is in my power to grant. The Arling of Redcliffe was a source of constant trouble for Emperor Field, whatever, during the occupation. It was rumored that since each new report sent the Emperor into a fit of violent rage, his court had taken him poisoning messengers before they could deliver their accounts. Isolde's family was the 10th to be given the difficult task of governing Redcliffe, and since most of the previous Arls had either been murdered by their bands or beheaded by the Emperor, they did not approach the job with a great deal of enthusiasm. Isolde met Eamon, not realizing he was the rightful heir to her father's domain, and quickly became smitten with him for being part of the resistance. Never mind that it was her family he was resisting. Perhaps a bit too romantic for her own good, she insisted upon staying behind with Eamon when the rest of her family was driven out. Well, that's actually kind of nice. Ish. For her. Corpse. To anyone who doubts the wickedness of blood magic, I say, with your own hands strike down the corpses of your own brothers who have fallen in battle to Maleficar, then we may discuss morality. Knight Commander Benedictus, in a letter to the Divine 546, exalted, the walking dead are not, as the superstitious are wont to believe, the living come back for revenge. They are rather corpses possessed by demons. The shambling corpse, controlled by a demon of sloth, causes its enemies to become weak and fatigued. Corpses possessed by rage demons go berserk and simply wade into their opponents mindlessly. Devouring corpses are held by hunger demons and feed upon the living. The more powerful demons rarely deign to possess a dead host. Well then, it looks like we are about to begin our epic quest and enter the windmill. Onwards, my brethren, and sisters, and Prince Fluffernutter, because we are destined for greatness, and finding stuff within crates, including a health poultice and a love letter, of all things. Correspondence Interruptus, collection of embarrassing personal communications between the spoiled wealthy and their objects of obsession. That sounds romantic. You are filthy, a beast. Such depravity I have never been forced to suffer. Our words are so laden when they leave your lips, it's beyond decent imagining. Madam, I love you. Sir Algold. Okay, so apparently that guy has a thing for characters like, say, Narciso Naru from Love Hina. The tsundere, if you will. If I even pronounced that word right, which I probably did not. But I don't care enough to correct my pronunciation at this point in time. Onwards! We've got a secret route to uncover. Via a windmill. Stuff of legends we are. Legends. Well, things are about to get interesting, such as me just going after these guys one at a time because